I did a very cool thing this morning, and I'd like to tell you about it, and I'd like to tell you about it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm in a play, in a show, and everybody's really stressed because of all the stuff that's going on. And so each one of us went in a circle, and we talked about the women that inspire us. And I got to go first, and I'm really excited because I talked about Ona Judge. And as you know, she's like one of my favorite human beings to ever walk the planet. And I got to tell everybody about it, and not everybody had heard of her. So can I take a moment and just offer some education on Ona Judge?
Okay.
Okay, and this will not be extensive. This is going to be like 2 minutes or fewer, and it may, if I get any details wrong, I would love for anybody to help me to understand. But I love her because when the Washingtons first became
Oh yeah,
first
this
came
lady.
yeah, they first came, and I mean like George and Martha Washington. They had enslaved folks, and it was from Martha Washington's first marriage. Bark, 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 bark. That's not the important part. The important part is that they held these people hostage forever and through multiple situations. And of course, we look to George Washington as this like incredible general and a military force and somebody who really just defined what our country is. So there was a young lady that lived in their house, that was required to live in their house, that was totally kidnapped. And her name was Ona Judge. And at one point they went up north, they being the Washingtons, maybe just him, I don't know, but Ona was on that journey. And she was like, I'm just not going back. And so she refused to go back. And she maintained her freedom for the rest of her life and lived with a constant struggle of him trying to find her. He would send him, George Washington, would send people after her and would have like French consulates or whatever. I don't know what the word is, but he would have like people come in and try to find her and to bring her back and all this stuff. And the reason I think she's so incredible is that I'm reminded that in these times where everything is seemingly just like powerfully terrible, that what a privilege it is for us to be able to communicate that things are terrible. There have been times where people have never been able to define what good is. And when they have, they've taken the opportunity to say, stop, I want more, and have had the opportunity available to them. And they took it. And women like Ona Judge have really, for me, defined the actual cool of this country, because Mr. Washington is seen, President Washington is seen as this powerhouse of a man who's like the number one military force in all of what America is. And without him, we are nothing and everything. But he was beaten by this young Black woman who he refused to ever let go because she won. And she's more powerful than he will ever be. And I just, some of the other ladies in the show were talking about different people and talking about different women. And I just think it's important. Whereas, these women didn't really know who Ona Judge was. And I'm still learning just to, how to find space to celebrate her. That's it. That's all I have.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. That's all I have. I like how it keeps going fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. But
Yeah.
yeah. So if you know of any like really powerful women, that's awesome. Maybe you make a video about how cool they are too. Yeah, happy Black History Month. Happy we're going to make it through this month. And yeah, we're just sending you a lot of love and fuzzies. You're the fuzzy one right now.
Yes.
And now it's me. And now it's me. And now it's you. And now it's me. And now it's you.